I am going to get straight to the point. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is genius, and yet so simple. It seems to be pure storytelling without any unnecessary bells and whistles. I'm not saying that there isn't any CGI, because there is at least a little, but when there is, the movie is edited and filmed very meticulously. Everything that happens is directed specifically to enhance the story, not just to awe the audiences. The first 2 minutes and 44 seconds of the story has no dialogue. A theme of quiet moments persist throughout the movie, but if you ask me, it shows the fundamental principles of storytelling executed well enough to hook you from the start. At the heart of good storytelling is emotion, what it's like to be human. Love, anger, fear, hope, happiness, that's what pulls you into a story, and so many emotions are distilled so well into this movie, all throughout it. Excitement and fear tell so much about a protagonist in the first few minutes of this movie. Let's watch. Walter Mitty is your average guy. He's here trying to balance his checkbook. We see that he recently signed up for eHarmony if you look closely. Okay, so he's looking for love. We have an emotion and the premise for a story. He opens up his account and looks up Cheryl Melhoff. We soon begin to see the nature of his character. He's obviously a little timid or meek and hasn't reached out in person. What happens next is a symphony of excitement and fear, which results in tension. Tension is one of the keys to good storytelling. It's what keeps the audience turning the pages or on the edge of their seat. Just watch. We have anticipation, fear, joy, and disappointment, all in less than 2 minutes here. I love the simplicity of this movie because it encapsulates something that is essential to human happiness, yet I'm afraid is increasingly lacking in my life. That is silence, stillness, calmness, quiet. This is important. Research shows that, among other things, silence is important for developing mental and emotional stability. Source in the description. Anyway, here's the kicker. And let me remind you that good stories always come with a moral or a lesson that you as a viewer can pull from it. It may be subtle, and usually it is if done well, but it's there. The lesson I learned from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is not quite the same lesson that Walter learns, however. Let's simplify the plot.
Guess what? We just got acquired.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, there's gonna be changes, downsizing of us.
About to lose his job, the meek Walter Mitty sets off across the world to find what will be the final printed cover photo of Life magazine, and discovers the courage to stand up to his boss and also reach out to his crush. Right? That was, in my words, basically the plot. So, Walter, what does he learn? After physically stepping out of his comfort zone and traveling around the world, he learns courage. In watching Walter do this, from his weaknesses, I learn the importance of silence and how it lends to creativity and imagination, and this is shown very well through the editing and cinematography, and you really get into Walter's mind, and I love that about this movie. I think this is often the case with storytelling. By observing the life of others, we can learn more about ourselves and what it's like to be human. I mean, everyone is unique, and we can learn from each other, and that's what storytelling does. I will leave you with my favorite scene from this movie, the scene that reminds me to be not just physically present, wherever I might be, but mentally present too.
When are you gonna take it?
Sometimes I don't. If I like a moment, me, personally, I don't like to have the distraction of the camera.
Thanks for watching, and please remember to smile. Every aspect of this movie fascinates me. What did you like about this movie? I'd love to hear your comments down below, and remember to subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to see more. Please have a nice day.